Welcome back to Super Hostile Vexelvania. We've got a castle all the way here at the end of the Nether, through the entire map upside down, and a obsidian path, and the beginning of the map again, and a town, and a staircase. It's been a journey, let's say. That direction. Well, I'm gonna go the other way. And something to do. We got boys and juggernauts. All sorts of stuff. It's 1.5 blocks. We can just ignore that, because we have grapple. Not quite. That's basically nothing for getting over the lip at the top of anything, though. We are like a spider. Completely incapable of getting over things. But I sure love having weakness. Alright. Let's go this way. What are we gonna have up in here? Arrow pointing that way. I'll go check out the rest of this area, though. We got buttons for doors that don't exist. We got ghasts. Got kind of a pathway up this way. Kinda, sorta. Just enough to get us stuck underneath things. Out of here. Nope. He's so far away, he stopped rendering. I think we got him anyway. My goodness. Very cool. Just want to look all around the castle here. See what there is to see. I think what there is to see is a bunch of ghasts, unfortunately. There are various campfires all over the place. A brig. Looks like a large chasm over there. I'm just going to ignore the ghasts for a bit. Let's just follow the arrows. It's probably fine. We came all the way in here. This is presumably where the brown wool is being kept. It has been quite the adventure. All the inside of the castle. Yep. And all along this nether adventure, we've been getting signs about things. Thou hast arrived. Let's battle. Art thou filled with thine determination? Yep. Very determined. Very cool. So this is it, huh? The final battle arena. I don't trust it one bit. Lord General Corvus Hain. And a whole bunch of bone knights. Whoop. And various other people. This is supposed to be a one-on-one fight. You. Here are these stairs so they can't stay on stuff. That was my fault. Let's take out the bone knights. Bone knights. They are immune to arrows, it seems. Hey. Why are you just hanging out in the corner? Fine, whatever. I have a snack. Oh, you're trying to come over here, huh? Perfect. Appreciate it. I got a lot of health, especially when we have weakness. So we need to pick off the minions here first. And then we can get into the main fight. We got this skeleton on a skeleton horse. He is Forsaken. And an advancement for that, really. What? Alright, look at you. Oh, you got a big smashy hammer. Ow. And he's dead. Long live the king. It's like a skeleton king or something. Cool. And you dropped a box. The box is gone. I'm surprised the box is gone. Yep. Of course there's gonna be more than that. Oh wow, look at this. Look at all these guys. Good thing we didn't walk slightly further forwards. That would have been a disaster. Fight the boss and then a dozen more guys show up. Yep. Fighting the Bone Knights. Don't have much to say about this. There's Bone Knights. We're fighting them. I'm hungry. The Brown Wool is apparently below the throne room there. So hopefully it wasn't in that chest that weirdly spawned and despawned. Hello, Blaze Guy. Goodbye, Blaze Guy. I feel like we might have been better off making a better weapon at some point. But without mending, it wouldn't have lasted anyway, so there was no point. This has attack speed, and some attack damage, and life steal, and mending, and sharpened dive. It's something. It's something. I know. Even just... just fight him over here. This'll work. Bone Knights are also pretty fast. So it's not like we could just kite them around or anything. Really would not work. Okay. Would you like to fight? Not really? You done with all this too? We can more or less fight one of these guys. Any more, he gets a bit excessive. Like that many. One of them has gas leak. Fantastic. Ah, the gas leak can break these blocks. Good. No. I think gas leak can just kind of break all the blocks. I think that was a small iron zombie pigment. So that's not helpful. They're gonna be attacking from behind me now. So that's good. And the explosions are probably destroying all the loot. Not that we really care about that. We could try. Just kind of swoop in there, take the wool. But between the people with explosions and the fact that we would have spawned like 30 guys, really not a viable idea. I was a blight iron baby zombie pigman. Great. Gas one's here. These guys always try to get behind you. Pretty annoying. Armor's doing about half. How many more waves of Bone Knights we gonna get? And that's what's fighting a Bone Knight's like. Just kind of juggle them around. Oh. Okay. Starting to learn their patterns a little bit here. There's fire guys all the directions. Alright. Yeah, this is why I don't just try to get to the goal. It's not gonna work. It's gonna spawn another dozen Bone Knights on me. As soon as we get within 2 feet of it. Unfortunately, we don't have sweeping strikes. That'd probably help a bit. Fighting all these guys at the same time. That's okay. Oh, here comes another Bone Knight. We didn't have enough of those. At least we're immune to fire. We got that going for us, I guess. And the lifesteal. And the mending. Speaking of mending, we definitely need to get some more experience from these guys here. The 16 hits or whatever per Bone Knight is wearing through our weapon a little bit. Mending can only do so much. But there it goes. And mending does its work. And the armor. Alright. More Bone Knights. We got some more Bone Knights. We ready for some more Bone Knights? One more. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be walking back. Full speed. We need a repair. So we're gonna get the repair kit. We have a very damaged anvil here. Who knows how long that's gonna last. We need the sea serpent scales. And repair. Repair. Nope. Just what you want to be doing in the middle of a fight. And now we can walk to the throne area, where there should hopefully be a chest. There it is. The Brown Wool. Thank You by Corvus Hain. A warp scroll and all the astral diamonds you could ever dream of. Not that I dream of astral diamonds. Let's read his story. If thou art reading this, then thou hast bested me. Hope our battle was glorious. Something for the bards to write about for centuries to come. Well, the battle with you was pretty good. The battle with your 30 skeletons was less interesting. Actually had some mechanics that we probably could have dodged if we were trying. Know that if thou hast grabbeth this and left me alive using some trickery, thou hast made me sad. But hopefully my signs instilled in thou a great fighting spirit. Thou slewest me with vigor and spirit. It shall take years in your time for me to reform, so must write this for you. I thank you for our battle, and I hope thou dost go forth, and doubtlessly in other areas of thine life, as thou did in our battle. Thou dost this thing I tell you, and attacketh the other sins of the day. With vigor thou attackest me, and thou shalt make thine Lord well pleased with thee. But now thou must leave this realm, for this realm is not for thine kind to dwell in. As to me, I have plans for the future, and maybe thou knowest of them already. Thou hast found all my messages. May thee good fortune. Farewell. He's going to reform. Interesting. All sorts of different layers to this. Just keeps going up. We might as well head to, well, I was gonna say we might as well head to the top of the tower. There's literally nothing. Literally, I mean, there's a festive creeper up here, but besides that, mostly just a arena for that fight. Not that that's bad. And here's the roof. We made it. Yeah. Quite the adventure for the brown wool. Less of a joke, more of the entire map but upside down, and then more, and then a castle. Neat. Warp scroll. Leave. I can just go to any location we want. Well, let's go to... I can probably get out of here. What's it take to make a waystone anyways? A warp stone, which is emerald, ender pearl, and grape. Weird. Well, I kind of want to save that. And of course we can get up that way. Let me just leave. So now I want to move my waystone over to the way to the black wool. We'll probably just go to our waystone. We don't really need it in here anymore. Now we can use the recall potion. No. No. What are our options? The Obsidian Road, Ancient Spawn, the Shadow Arrival, Section 4. I think we'd want to go to Shadow Arrival and then leave the Nether. Probably the fastest way. Because I really don't want to take the... I mean, we're in the Nether right now. Let's just go this way. Really don't want to take the levitating back to the black area. Maybe the fastest way. We go through the secret way here. We can get back to a later / earlier part of the map. Upside down. And then from there, we can leave the nether. That's basically where we want to be. I guess across this area. We got the recall potions. Worst case scenario, we have the recall potion. It's gonna be alright. I don't want to not be under here, honestly. It's all highly awkward. Intersection's this way. Him. And over that way. Something like that. Hi, Juggernaut. Pull me through here. Perfect. Not quite perfect. I mean, we can go through these walls, so that's actually fine. This isn't made of bedrock in this section. Oh, here you go. What are you doing? This way. That gets us back out to this section. Our annoying wizards attack us, which is great. We go back out this way. A blight, diamond, that guy. So I killed one of the sheep guys. Dastardly. That's creepers. Very good. We're definitely getting better with grappling. So that's good. Back through here. Back through here. Yeah, we just stay on the ceiling. Everything's pretty much fine. And out of the nether. Fantastic. This was quite something. We still have the upside down part of this in here. But there wasn't actually anywhere that went actually up to there, so probably right. And we're out. What an adventure. We just run back around here. Then head up. There's one of those boars. Those are great. Going to ignore you. He's not going to ignore me. And we're up. Gone through a lot of snacks here. Okay. Hello, regular spider. How you doing? That guy. Yeah, this very nice bridge. Stab it. It's pretty much right up in there is where we need to be. We're gonna put the waystone over here instead. Make a reasonable place. So working our way up in the middle here, up into that and across there. Okay. I think we should probably go restock. Overlook is 3 from here. And now our waystone is right where we want it to be. Could use another bucket of water, I guess, now that we're not in the nether, and it will actually be capable of doing something. Mulberry juice. Do we have any more sausage rolls? We have no more sausage rolls. No. I'll take a stack of cooked venison. Acceptable backup meat. Got the grape juice. More grape juice. Probably could use more slate. Be as prepared as possible here. 2 stacks is enough. We got items in the packs that we want to take out. Another Cyclop eye. Very good. And all these. And have plenty of tokens we could open. That's fun. We got a recall potion. We got our drinks. Let's go put the brown wool on the monument. Right here. That was a lot. Oh, we got it. He's doing okay. We are good to head out. Okay. Perfect location. Now, heading up into here, the first situation we were in was, this is made of the fancy bedrock. It was full of trumpet skeletons and cliffs to fall off. It was just great. Just great for everyone involved. So we make our way up this way. So it's full of bone knights. Oh, we're up here now. So it's full of bone knights. Huh. That's not ideal. Shield. Okay. Bone knights. Guess that's a reasonable escalation after trumpet skeletons. Not too surprised. That way. One main path up here. Making our own tunnel here. Oh yeah, look at this place. This is the counterpart to the teleporter that we couldn't use because we weren't a vampire. There we go. Find more bone knights. Oh boy. I can hardly contain my enthusiasm. Come on down. Rude. Ah, they found a way in. By blowing that up. Ah yes, the ghastly that can just blow up things that ghastly normally can't. Love it. Look at all your fancy effects. What a guy. Gonna blow up all my loot tokens. Sounds like a fun time. Huh? Juice. Snack. Check the armor. Doing okay. Found the Bone Knights. They're over there. They seem to like hanging out in quarters. Definitely something. I think I found a way in. Okay. Noted. I think they found a way in again. We are on the retreat from the Bone Knights. Hello? I'll break this stair. We just need a slightly more blast-resistant block. That might work. Weakness doing wonders, as usual. These ones are done. Armor's doing okay-ish. Okay. You stuck. Might be stuck. Thank you. Not hear any more bone sounds. I'd be done for now. Here's the button that would destroy all my hearts, probably. Not gonna press that. So now we have this. I think the floor is made of gold, which is definitely a statement. Probably gonna want to repair our stuff. Just to be safe here. We don't need to be going into the final fight and losing our equipment. We probably really don't need a shovel, but that's okay. Alright. That is the final throne. I'm sure we're going to find all sorts of nonsense here. What's going to spawn right in front of me? Banshees. What did that give us? These are all the... Must have been some effect. We probably cancel it out. It's probably fine. So, first fight on the road to the final throne. 2 Banshees. And of course they have all the really annoying effects. Because everything powerful just has effects. And down goes 2 Banshees. Take a few more steps. You can get their loot. There's a Bone Knight and a Dampier. Of course they have exploding. Why wouldn't they? We're fine. Oh, another Bone Knight. Trying to juke around. Doing okay. We're going to Skeleton Warrior. He's nothing. Or Bone Knights. Or Dampiers. Slightly worried about some of these blocks here. Because they're like quartz and stuff. Not exactly known to be the sturdiest of materials. That was just ghastly being the way that it is. They're down. Rebuild that a little bit in case we need to return. Things seem to aggro from a pretty decent distance away, too. Oh, well, that's more of something. Really? Really? I think that's a stronger enemy. There was like an actual vampire or something. Destroyed the legs. Just destroyed the boots. Of course he did. Rare tricky vampire, the equipment haunter. It's got rust. Isolde Bloodgore, Elder Vampire. $109. Fire Smashing Butler of Decay. Summons minions, apparently. I don't think I have any netherite to fix any of this. Ow. We got some XP for that, at least. It's got some kind of shield. There goes the helmet. Well, I guess we technically don't need any equipment. If it's the end of the map. Alright. Let's see what we can do about this. We can repair the... We can repair the legs. We can get a little bit of XP. We can get mending back on the chest plate. We got iron. We got wood. You know what we need in the final area? Iron helmet, iron boots. Of course, it's a legendary iron helmet. Perfect. Just what we needed. Boy, I sure love it when one enemy just destroys your entire set of armor. Really cool. XP for repairs and stuff. Looks like I'm gonna have more HP since the helmet is legendary. So we got the 10th row of hearts there. That's great. How many more spawns we gotta deal with? At least 2. Got some more bone knights. Come on down. More bone knights. I will take your experience to repair my chestplate. Very cool. And we say goodbye to the 10th row of hearts. It's gonna hold this here to repair itself. Or this iron chest body. It's fine. Don't worry, everybody. We got full iron armor. It's totally enough to finish the map. But I sure love flying. It's really fun. Super engaging. Not be able to do anything. Arrows. Why wouldn't they be? Really need to find these holes they keep jumping in. It's really not helping. That's fine. Go back on. Well, now that we only have 2 things that are mending, more experience is going to go into each of them, I guess. Ah, and Blight. One of those. Very good. Ideal. Yeah, come on in. Or, don't come on in. Just stay there. Well, I do 5 damage per swing. Blight, Infernal, Bone Knight. Not what you want. Not what you want at all. Yep. Iron's doing about as well as you'd expect. And we walk backwards. Very cool. How many more bone knights we got? Wow, like whole bunch. One of them has ghastly. Where's they do? You got weakness. He can light themselves on fire. That's fun. Did we get rid of the ghastly one? Looks like a maybe. We should maybe add some more layers to this. Might help. I don't know. I don't even think with the strongest weapons you'd be able to convincingly fight off this many bone knights. Spawn one bone knight at a time. A bunch of skeleton warriors. Honestly, that is irrelevant. I'm a better warrior than them. Next step forward. I guess I could put the shield back on. Good idea. Yay, extra defense or something, whatever. We got 2 bone knights. I like how some of them seem to be immune to knockback. That's also good. Really fun. And there goes the helmet. Can't even be bothered making another helmet. Not really. How many more? One more? Two more. That's the boots. Chestplate's doing okay. We got that going for us, I guess. We need to repair the pants again. And while we're here, let's make a new set of iron armor. So they're not broken or whatever. So they actually help the tiniest amount possible. Repair the wall. I think I'm done here. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. You know what? Even more goodbye forever. Later. The Black Wool. Map complete. What an absolute ordeal. Now we're in spectator mode. We can look at the map. The start was definitely the start. Could have played it like a skyblock to get resources to get to the intersection here. A decent start to the map, at least. This area was a disaster, clearly. Had some spawning areas where things could be in the walls. I cut down spawns a little bit. There's a chest up here. Cool. We got that way over to there. There's a chest over here. We saw the chests in the wall that we missed. Seems like to be quite a few of them. So there was something down below there. If we had bothered to go. Well, actually, it's just cracked bricks. That's fine too. There's that wall. And a chest beside the wall. Amazing. There's the Victory Monument area. Here's the prison area. That guy. The arena. The dining hall. Section 4. It's all very connected, which made the teleporters work. There's another chest in the wall we didn't find. The secrets of where the brown wool is area. This area at the end. Yep. Marbling Gallery, Quad Slayer, Span, Secret Tunnel. You can see how layered together it is from Spectre mode. Hole to the ceiling. Now what's going on up here? See if we can pop back over to the other locations. Here's the clock. Secret tunnel. The library area. Another hidden chest. Decent amount of hidden chests. It's kind of awkward when it switched what the chests are being hidden behind. Kind of established a rule and then ignored it frequently. Overall, the design of the map, the theme, the enemies being on theme worked. The main thing that really didn't really work well was the spawners. There's some weird shapes off in the distance. There'll be some weird shapes in the distance. These are fun shapes in the distance. Yeah, the spawners that just spawn things right on top of you constantly. And the fact that torches barely do anything, since the natural spawns barely even count, really feels like less of exploring the map and conquering things, and more of just an endless supply of jump scares, which is less exciting. So we can't actually interact with this in spectator mode. Game mode. Let's go to survival. Tell me over to 0. Finding the way to levitate up was interesting. If a little bit hidden, which is fine. A bit of a kind of a puzzle. Not really. Then being stuck out here until you manage to get to one of the ways. I guess I might have been coming here. Now this just goes to over here. This is where you spawn in. You could just drop back down here, I guess. The areas themselves were good. It's just the spawners, really. It's just really the spawners. Don't know if there's any other big hidden areas like this one. That was interesting. Yeah, just slogging through 30 bone knights. Not engaging. Having the armor be feeling like tissue paper with how fast it breaks sometimes. Not engaging. Having to constantly repair things. Not engaging. Ultimately, a lot of it felt less like defeating the map and exploring as walking through a series of jump scares and then running back to a wall to defeat all the mostly melee enemies that can't do anything when you have a wall. So, not the best. Theme and the theme and the actual map part of the map. Very good. The actual playing of the map, less. The upside down here was fairly fun. See if there's anything up in the upside down part of this part. Doesn't really look like it. Except for a wither cow. There's a chest here. With 4 heart containers. For climbing all the way up here. Okay. The heart containers were a decent reward at the beginning. And then also a decent reward when you got them all taken away for pressing a button. But other than that, a lot of the rewards really suffered from they don't have mending, and I don't have the things to repair them after every fight, so they're not useful. Syndrome. But yeah. The entire basic, not quite the entire map. Here's some slime eggs or something. Most of the map, but upside down. Pretty cool. Had to kind of sort of remember how things were, except also it's upside down, so remembering didn't help as much. What we got there at the end? I'd say the upside down part of the map is definitely the highlight of this whole thing. And then it goes off into here, where you got more of the map, but upside down. Just chunks. And each of the wolves has loot again. Yeah, the loot, again, not the best. Again, because of the whole mending problem. Like, we found a really cool silver dragon scale chestplate. Couldn't use it because it'd just be gone very quickly. And even with mending, we ended up losing at least the helmet against the true vampire, which apparently eats armor for breakfast. So I like the idea of having a guaranteed experience where you fight specific enemies in a fortress, specific locations where they're going to spawn, and one-time spawners is an acceptable idea. Can definitely work. But when it's one-time spawn right next to you, it's just not great. If it could spawn significantly further away, like to the point where you don't see things spawning, but you can see that you're up against an army that doesn't spawn in chunks as you walk towards it, or spawn in a single chunk as you walk towards it and then run away, then another chunk and then run away. That'd be a lot more engaging. And then it wouldn't have to be 50 guys, because you're just fighting the entire army at once instead of the handful that you got within 10 feet so they would spawn before you ran away again. Because if you try to just run up into a place, it's over. You're gonna have like 50 guys on you. It's just not a way to be able to play the game. Especially since you can't have better equipment unless you miraculously get some more mending books. There might be a way to do the higher level enchants and get mending. That's possible. But anyways, well, that is the map, I guess. Also, the gear progression felt a little bit off. Because at the start, when you have no hearts, very dangerous. Once you have 9 rows of hearts from being random baubles and stuff, you're pretty much good to go. And then trying to get anything specific for baubles is pure RNG. That loops back to the loot boxes. So much of what you can do is in the loot boxes. And especially at the start, it's just, trying to get cobblestone or a tree, and there's basically 0 in the way of raw resources in the map. So it's definitely something that could have been thought about more. But I think it's mostly going back to the mod pack. We got this stuff. We got some astral stuff. Some XP. Yeah. But yeah. I liked the map, less so the gameplay. Just does not feel like you're conquering an area. It's just a series of jump scares. So I'm going to be heading back to a classic map. We've got, as you can see, information here. Should be here somewhere. Astral Market. Jungle of Secrets coming next. So before that, we're going to take on the predecessor to that map, Canopy Carnage. Going all the way back to Minecraft Beta, and all that entails. Next series. Goodbye.